Hello, very good morning to you. This is Kakaaki Social Welcome. Our former governor of Rivers State, Wike, has just yesterday during the Thanksgiving service narrated how he almost lost his life after he was poisoned at the People's Democratic Party Secretariat. PDP Secretariat in December 2018. He was speaking during a Thanksgiving service at the St. Peter's Anglican Church in Obiakwa local government area of Rivers State. Wike said the poison ravaged his internal organs, affected his liver and kidneys and almost killed him, but that for God's intervention, he's alive to tell the story.
12 midnight, I was taken out of the country because I thought it was over. When we got to Beirut, the doctors looked at me and I was looking at them. They were not telling me anything. They came by the next morning and said, look, it was bad. My kidney had gone, my liver had gone. I never knew that I've been poisoned. Now, campaign secretariat, my textiles all black. The glory of God. After about 1 week, they said, look, I can now go. I came back to Nigeria to start the campaign properly. And then I told those who are close to me, we will not stop in anybody's house for anything, no matter how close you are to me. If we are coming to a local government to campaign, and from the campaign there, I'm coming back home. Because I could not identify where. So for me, everybody was a victim. What was a suspect? I'm sorry. Everybody was a suspect.
Meanwhile, at the reception of same event, one of the G5 governors, Seyi Makinde of Oyo State, made a subtle remark on the person of Atiku Abubakar, the PDP's presidential candidate in the 2023 presidential election. Makinde is of the opinion that Wike is better off the unifier than the self-acclaimed unifier.
You have senators, both APC and PDP. Someone call himself Mr. Unifier, but from what I see in this room, the true unifier is Governor Nyesom Wike. He brought everybody from north and south to this place. Now he's been called so many names. They said Mr. Hurricane, Mr. Project, all of us at G5, I'm going to unveil a secret today. One name that nobody has called him openly. I'll call him. So we call him Mr. Naked Wire, because if you don't want trouble, please don't cross his path.
All right, let's have some reactions now. From Derek, he's saying that Atiku Abubakar's only crime was not picking Nyesom Wike as his running mate. Dear Seyi Makinde, enjoy your victory while it lasts. I wish you good luck. Namaste. From Top Boy says, Makinde don't they overdo this thing no, and is posing as the main fighter. Power no the day constant forever. Ademi says, Atiku did worse. How can you run away to Dubai after 2019 election and come and collect tickets after Fulani 8 years and you want to unify? He rich, made them drag him. More reactions coming from another user tweeting at Tony. He says he is living a presidential life. He just wants to help Nigeria. That's referring to Atiku. And then A-City is saying that Seyi Makinde is really worried of this silence from Atiku. Atiku used it against that PH live band leader Wike, and it almost ran him mad. He is applying the same energy towards Seyi Makinde. The silence is deafening. At the Bochi retreat, in the presence of Atiku, he preached healing. What then changed? Then the new Senate President Godswill Akpabio, who was also in attendance, begged Wike to come up with similar groups as the G5 to continue supporting the All Progressives Congress in elections.
For all your efforts to bring justice to Nigeria. And I want to thank the G5 governors. We are very delighted, we are proud to have G5. Please ensure that in 2027, another G5 emerges so that APC will continue to do well in this country. And if you like, you can add 2 more, make it G7. You said that I assisted you in 2014 or thereabout when you were running for governorship of Rivers State. That money was from my savings in the telecoms industry, where I was a managing director. It was not from the government of Akwa Ibom. Said I felt I should make this correction so that people I paid tax on that money in Lagos.
I also want.
So the clarification he was making there was when Wike said that Akpabio assisted him with 200 million naira in 2014. But it seems like Akpabio was scared, and then Wike told him, don't worry, EFCC is not coming for you anytime soon. So that was why I had to make that clarification. And you notice that we're not taking reactions to Wike's poisoning story, because a lot of people said Wike that we know, it's not possible for him to have kept that story to himself since 2018 or 2019 that it happened. So quite a lot of maybe insensitive comments right there. So let's move away from that now to say that the leader of the Niger Delta Volunteer Force, Asari Dukobo, is alleging that 99% of oil theft in Nigeria is perpetrated by the military and the Navy. He was addressing State House correspondent over the weekend after meeting President Bola Ahmed Tinubu at the presidential villa, who he promised to lose anything for to ensure his success as his incredible father.
I want to say that oil theft is encouraged by the military. The military is at the center of oil theft. And we have to make this very, very clear to the Nigerian public. 99% of oil theft can be traced to the Nigerian military, the Army and the Navy especially. The Army and the Navy intimidate the civil defense, who are by status the people who are supposed to guard these pipelines. The vandals do not only attack the pipelines, they have migrated from the pipeline and have gone directly to the oil well heads, and they take directly from the oil well head.
Meanwhile, responding to the allegations, Nigerian Navy spokesman Commodore Adedotun Ayo has challenged the ex-militants to reveal the names of the officers involved in the crude oil theft, adding that the allegation against the military is spurious and unguarded. Now, over to some reaction. Mikoli is saying that Asari is speaking the truth about Nigerian Army and Navy stealing oil. And for another user reacting at Oluwadamilare, he says, na relevance he wants from the new administration. From another user, Ekene Dilichuku, says, here we go again with the militant having the boldness to speak. Adedeji says enforcement agency officers usually remove their name badge or crest from their uniform when operating illegal schemes. So how is it supposed to know? This is in reaction to the Navy, who says it should provide the names of the concerned officers. He continued to say that they do that on highways a lot. If you people actually do the job you were paid for and aren't part of the scheme, we won't have oil theft. Another user says the army should do well to purge itself of criminal element to stop such allegation, at least moving forward. To our final story for today. The special advisor to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on special duties, communications and strategy, Dele Alake, has appraised President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's first 2 weeks in office. In his judgment, Mr. President is executing his campaign promises, summarizing renewed hope already as Nigerians have started experiencing a new lease of hope. Well, conversely, the National Bureau of Statistics Thursday reported that Nigeria's annual inflation rate rose to 22.41%, caused by increase in food prices. The Bureau noted that within a year, the rate had accrued to a difference of 4.70% from May 2022, where the inflation rate was 17.71% until May 2023. Now let's just have some reactions to this, but then after the video.
It's been very exciting. It's been very refreshingly different for Nigerians. In fact, President Tinubu has broken all myths in this country. Someone did capture the essence of the last 2 weeks, very succinctly. And the man said, in all his adult life, he's never seen any government hitting the ground running vibrantly, ebulliently, and ferociously, as President Tinubu has done in the last 2 weeks. And that says it all. This man has demonstrated that public trust and confidence can be won. Renewed hope has actually come to reality, because Nigerians have been given a new lease of life.
All right, over to some reactions now before we call it a day. This user tweeting at Electric Nwanyoma says, calm down, we have seen it before. Nobody is enjoying anything yet. When Buhari took over, some Nigerians were more excited. We had things like body language. Rushing decisions without first studying it would definitely backfire. Don't blow your own whistle yet. Too early. Ini says, we're yet to even stand with our 2 legs on this mandate. And Dele Alake Femi Adesina Promax says, we are already enjoying a better life. Tinubu would be shocked hearing this. Ike Ndu says, an experienced spokesman like Dele Alake should have said, despite the current hardship and petrol price hike, Nigerians trust Tinubu to turn things around. With this, he would have successfully promoted his principle without irritating his listeners. And Deshola says, I think I agree with him. Nigerians are everywhere on social media hailing his government already, so they must be enjoying it. Good luck, Jonathan. Good luck to everyone involved. And Kingsley says, tweeting at Obozeghie says, funny talk, I think another that will be greater than Lai Mohammed has come. Better life indeed. Nigerians have just learned to live life as if there is no leader, and this one is talking about better life. Go to the streets and get the real gists. Well, that's it all on Kakaaki Social this morning. Thank you so much for being a part of it. You may want to reach out to us using our WhatsApp number on 081154333670. See you tomorrow. Good morning, Onkoli.
Good morning, Rena. Good to hear you again on the social media space with Nigerians, venting their anger, some their frustrations, some their happiness and everything. I don't know whether we should talk about okay, you didn't quite take comments on that, so maybe we should leave it.
On the poisoning?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I got a lot of comments, and I felt like regardless of how we've known this person to be, it's just good that we try to empathize sometimes, because the comments were not really as you would maybe want it. You have to be nowhere here and there technically. So I really did not get comments that were like, oh, sorry about your experience. No, it was unbelievable for them that he could keep something like that to himself since 2018, even till up to 2019, where he said he had the he was actually getting better And then about 4 or 5 years after, you are coming to say that this thing was only known to your immediate family. And they are like, is it not the Wike that we know?
Yes.
How possible is this? So I just thought I should just leave out comments on that. So,
yes, but again, the person we know might just be keeping something secret, you know. And then the fact that, well, anybody can fall ill. You never can tell really whether it was what he was alluded to that caused it or other things, except it was explicitly said by the doctors really at the time. But then, thank God he recovered. At least we didn't lose one Nigerian, which is important.
Yes, a strong point or strong allegation. I would consider this an allegation because he made mention of where it happened to him, and he said the PDP secretariat. So whether his party is going to come out to say, oh, you have to give us details about this, maybe they have to go back as far back as that time, 2019, to even watch their CCTVs if they have any.
Especially when they said everybody is a suspect.
Exactly. I understand the aftermath of the experience, but to say that it happened to him at their party secretariat, I think that's big, especially now that he's perceived to be against the party, even though he's still in the party. So it might just be that he has said anything like, okay, this is, I even have a cogent reason to be doing all that I'm doing right now. So maybe the PDP will come out to say, okay,
clarify this.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Orena. Have a great day.
Thank you too.
All right.